friends, welcome to the online classes of Siddhant IAS Academy Kanpur. Friends, we are going to start a new series of geography which is called Geography Through World Map. We will discuss about the 7 continents of the world in detail, and today's topic is North America. Before this, you should always keep an atlas beside you. North America is the third largest continent in the series of 7 continents after Asia and Africa. Credit of the discovery is given to Christopher Columbus in 1492. Actually, he discovered only Bahamas, but the point is the credit of discovering whole North America is given to him. In today's chapter, we will discuss about the location of North America and its features. We will discuss about the countries and cities of North America in our next video. So, before going on to its physical features, let's have a look upon the directions in the map. Okay. First of all, we will start from east direction. East direction in map is always denoted on the right side of your hand. Towards the left hand, there's west direction. To the top, there's north, and at the bottom, there's always the south direction. This will help you know the directions in the map. If you notice the map of this continent, you will find the Atlantic Ocean is situated in the eastern side of the ocean, that is on the right hand side of your map. This is Labrador Ocean. Here you can see the top view of North America, and what you have to notice is Canada and Alaska. Also, it has Arctic Ocean in the northern side of it. And here you can find Bering Sea and Chukchi Sea. The point which has to be noticed here is the strait which is named the strait which joins the Bering Sea and Chukchi Sea. So your answer would be Bering Strait is the strait which joins the Bering Sea and Chukchi Sea. Okay. In other words, we can also say that which state separates Russia from USA, and your answer would be Bering Strait. Okay. Or a question may be asked in other words, like name the strait which separates North America from Asia, then the correct answer would be Bering Strait. So there are many questions related to Bering Strait. That question might ask in any other form. Coming to Aleutian Island, this island is erupted due to hotspot process of volcanic eruption. This is a point which has to be noted very precisely, that Aleutian Islands are erupted due to the hotspot process of volcanic eruption. Okay. Coming to Pacific Ocean. Pacific Ocean is situated in the western side of North America, which is on the left hand side of your map. Here is the Gulf of Mexico, and the point related to Gulf of Mexico is that hurricanes are very common in Gulf of Mexico. We can find abundance of sulfur here. So there are 2 points which are important to Gulf of Mexico, is one with related to hurricanes, and second, that is the abundance of sulfur here. Now you can have a look at the Caribbean Sea. Also there is Sargasso Sea. You can find both of them here. Important point to note down about Sargasso Sea is that it is the one and only sea in the world which has no land boundary. So this is the question which can be asked related to Sargasso Sea, that name the sea which has no land boundary, and your answer would be Sargasso Sea. Actually, it's a part of an ocean which is a quiet place where particular type of oceanic grass is found, which is known as sargassum. So due to sargassum grass, the name of the sea Sargasso is given. Here you can see Mexico and Cuba. The channel which separates Mexico from Cuba is known as Yucatan Channel. Okay. Coming to Florida. Florida is a state of USA, and also a question may be asked here that name the strait which separates Cuba from Florida, and your answer would be Florida Strait. Okay. So these were some salient features of North America. Highest peak of Rocky Mountain is Mount Elbert. Okay, this point should be noted, that which is the highest peak of Rocky Mountain? The answer would be the highest peak of Rocky Mountain is Mount Elbert. Okay, now we can see Alaska here. So the range related to Alaska is Alaskan range, which has the highest peak of North America known as Denali. Okay, so question might confuse you. If the question is asked that you have to tell highest peak of North America, then your answer would be Denali. And if the question is asked that which is the highest peak of Mount Elbert, then your answer would be which is the highest peak of Rocky Mountain, then your answer would be Mount Elbert. Okay. Now the fact about Denali is Denali was previously known as Mount McKinley. Coming to some more ranges of North America. First, here you can find Brooks Range. Then second is Mount McKenzie. And third one is Cascade Range. And so the question may be asked that name the place which has the largest number of silver mines, and your answer would be Chihuahua is the place where you can find the largest number of silver mines, which is situated in Mexican Plateau. Okay. Also, the question may be asked in other format, and which is the largest producer of silver, then your answer would be Mexico. That means Mexico is the topmost producer of silver. Coming to Appalachian Mountain. Okay, the fact about Appalachian Mountain is that it is the world's oldest folded mountain. Okay, which is the world's oldest folded mountain? Appalachian Mountain is the world's oldest folded mountain. Also, there is an abundance of coal here. This holds many questions about it. That first of all, it is the world's oldest folded mountain, and the place which has abundance of coal is Appalachian Mountain. Okay, coming to Great Lakes. This is the place of Great Lakes which is famous for iron ore. Okay. You can now imagine the origination of Industrial Revolution from the Appalachians itself, because it has abundance of coal, and coal is directly connected to the Industrial Revolution of the world. Coming to rest of the rivers of North America. So first of all, the longest river of USA is Mississippi. Here you can find Mississippi in the map. And the origination of Mississippi is related to Rocky Mountain. In other words, I can say that Mississippi is originated from Rocky Mountain and it drains into Gulf of Mexico. So I have drawn all the ways of Mississippi River, its origination and its draining. Okay, there is an interesting fact about Mississippi, that it is the only river in the world whose delta looks like the bird foot. So the main point which has to be noted here is that which is the river which forms the bird foot delta, and the answer would be Mississippi. Okay. So talking about the subsidiary rivers of Mississippi, one is the river Missouri and the other one is Ohio. Okay. These are the two subsidiary rivers of Mississippi. One is Missouri and the other one is Ohio. Okay. Remember that Tennessee River is a subsidiary river of Ohio, not the Mississippi. Always this question confuses everyone, that Tennessee is a subsidiary river of Mississippi. No, that's wrong, because Tennessee River is a subsidiary river of Ohio, not the Mississippi, and Ohio River is a subsidiary river to Mississippi. Here you can see Colorado River. Its origination is also from Rocky Mountain, and which forms the Great Canyon in the plateau of Colorado. The Great Canyon is formed by Colorado River, which is originated from Rocky Mountain and in the plateau of Colorado. One fact you have to notice here is V-shaped valley is formed due to the erosion caused by the river. When this V-shaped valley gets broadened, then it is known as canyon. So now you can know the meaning of canyon. I was talking about that when this V-shaped valley gets broadened, then the area is known as the canyon. Okay. Coming to next river, Rio Grande River. Okay, the fact about this river is that it is a natural boundary between USA and Mexico. Okay, here you can find this. River Rio Grande is the natural boundary between USA and Mexico. That means that this river separates USA from Mexico. Here in the Utah, one of the states of America, a lake is situated which is called as Great Salt Lake. And there is an important point about this Great Salt Lake, that this lake is the third most saline lake in the world. Now a question may arise in your mind that which lake is the most saline lake in the world, and your answer would be Van Lake of Turkey. There is a lake situated in Turkey which is known as Van, and Van Lake is the most saline lake in the world. Coming to second position, and second position is held by Dead Sea of Jordan. So now you have the sequence, which is saline, the most saline lake of the world is Van Lake, the second most saline is the Dead Sea of Jordan, and the third most saline lake is Great Salt Lake, which is situated in Utah, one of the states of America and North America. Okay. Now coming to Canada and its lakes. The first one we are going to notice is Winnipeg. Winnipeg is situated in Canada. Next river which is situated in Canada is Great Slave Lake. Now here you can find Great Bear Lake. Also one lake is left which is Athabasca Lake. Okay, these are some lakes which are situated in Canada. Okay, now the most important topic about lakes is we are going to discuss is Great Lakes of North America. Okay, when we are talking about Great Lakes of North America, they are 5 in numbers. Okay, that means there are total 5 lakes in Great Lakes of North America, which are Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Erie, and Ontario. Okay, among these 5, the smallest lake is Lake Ontario. St. Lawrence River is originated from the Lake Ontario. Okay, this is the fact about Ontario. And this river, that means St. Lawrence River, drains into the Gulf of St. Lawrence. Okay, you must focus upon a point that all these 5 lakes makes a boundary between USA and Canada. Okay. The question may be asked in the form of arranging these lakes from west to east. That means from your left hand side of the map to your right hand side of the map. And the correct order is, first of all, Lake Superior, then Michigan, then Huron, Erie, and the last one is Ontario. Largest lake among these 5 is Lake Superior. Okay. Also, this is the world's largest freshwater lake. That means Lake Superior is the world's largest freshwater lake. But a question might confuse you here. If we talk about the world's largest lake apart from freshwater, then the answer would be Caspian Sea. And Caspian Sea is followed by Superior. So when you have to notice the type of the question, that when the question is asked about the world's largest freshwater lake, then your answer would be Lake Superior. And if the question is asked to tell about the world's largest lake apart from freshwater lake, then the answer would be Caspian Sea. And the second position of this is held by Superior Lake. The situation of the lakes, only Lake Michigan is completely situated in USA. Rest of the 4 lakes shares the border between USA and Canada. Okay. Now, there is a city called Chicago, which is situated by the Lake Michigan. First International Religious Conference was held in Chicago in 1893. In this conference, Vivekananda ji from our country represented the India. There are many kinds of climate in North America, like temperate grassland, Mediterranean, taiga and tundra. First, we will look upon the temperate grassland portion. Okay. Whenever in the world we talk about the temperate grassland, this will be famous for wheat cultivation. That means wheat cultivation is higher in temperate grassland. Also, these are known as different names in the different regions of the world. For example, the temperate grassland in North America is known as the prairies. In South America, they are known as pampas. In some other countries like Australia, they are known as the downs. And in Africa, they are known as veld. So a question of match the following with temperate grasslands and their country should be asked, can be asked. Therefore, prairies in the world are known as wheat basket of the world. Okay, that is the fact about prairies. Mediterranean region is famous for fruit cultivation, for example, grapes. And when we talk about the cultivation of grapes, there is a name given to it which is called as viticulture. So, viticulture is the cultivation of grapes. Now we'll see taiga region. Taiga regions are actually conical forest. Okay, so wood of the trees which are situated in conical forest is very soft, and farmers cutting these woods are called as lumberjacks, and this whole process of cutting the woods is called as lumbering. So the point which is to be noted here is that lumberjacks are the farmers which cut down these trees, these softwood trees, and the process of cutting down the trees is known as lumbering. Talking about lumberjacks, during the season of spring, they come to prairies region, okay, and they help in wheat cultivation. Because of this, they are sometimes known as sidewalk farmers or suitcase farmers because of their migration from taiga region to prairies region. They are called as sidewalk farmers. Now, we will look upon the tundra region, which is famous for lichens, fungi and mosses. The fact about lichens is, it is an indicator for air pollution. This has to be note down that lichen is the indicator of air pollution, specifically when sulfur dioxide is present in the air. When there is amount of sulfur dioxide in the air, then lichens would indicate that. Also, we can find a tribe here in the tundra region which is known as Eskimo, and they are very famous for the kind of house they live in, which is called as igloo. Okay, this is all for today. Thanks for watching the video. Kindly like, share and subscribe to Siddhant IAS Academy Kanpur classes.